now I'm going to share some techniques to jumpstart your writer's voice and to signal to the algorithm that this is a sort of ASMR video. So I will use soft voices and there will be silence in it and lots of different textures. So an ASMR texture video, lots of random noises in the background, and what we're going to start with is writing an acrostic poem, and we will look into some dictionary diving and do a timed writing exercise. Timed writing is a good technique to bypass thinking and go directly to stream of consciousness writing. For a first draft, stream of consciousness is great because you can go back through it later and pick out what you want out of it and then rewrite from there. But sometimes when you have writer's block, thinking is your greatest enemy, because thinking, you can second guess your way out of writing anything, and then thinking, and especially if you let your self-esteem step in and start talking. And so that's what the value of the timer is. The timer can help silence all of those voices that will stand in the way of your creativity. And without much further ado, we'll start by just going through this paper, and we're going to pick words out of it that are inspiring, and so or have a story in them. In this exercise, it requires a certain amount of openness to a story. Weeping windows, and then we have a picture that we can use as a prompt. The desert sands, broke down bus in Never Never Land. The weeping windows cry out loud on what happens when the person you love dies. What to do then? When the crying time comes, when that feeling, that gut punch, cramp feeling in the pit of your heart takes your breath away, takes your joy away. What to do when you get that? I don't know what to do. Time. When this bus rots into the sand, maybe that is enough time for me It was like 5 years after I lost Dad in that car accident on June 24th, 2012. It was about 5 years before I felt joy again. It is so hard to lose someone, to lose your parents, becoming orphaned, becoming just like these wild grasses growing in the desert sands. The stranger selling cinema saw vaunt, weeping windows, love, love, love. Talking things out is a method of writing. When you get there, it's just a matter of practice. A long time ago, I went to a lecture taught by a oral tradition spoken word writer. And he talked about doing just this thing. That this is how it was done in the past. In the past, before the printing press, when all poems were written out loud. A muddy cup, a troll, a muddy cup. Don't have too much space here, do I? But let's just start by writing that down on the next page like this. A muddy cup. Shall we do it as an acrostic? A M U D D Y C U P. Let's take the timer and turn it around and do the hokey pokey and turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. A good word that starts with A. On the other page, it says autumn. AUTUM. Autumn leaves turn the color of mud. Autumn leaves turn the color of mud. After the summer sun dies under. Oh, my little guy fell down. Under the moon. This is no good. He's very awkward. Doesn't want to stay standing here. under the moon, under the moon, under the moon, deception rises up from the deep, rises up from the deep, rises up from the deep, recesses, recesses of your, of your, of your moon, of your pond, of your pond, of your pond. Clouds, cloudy thoughts, cloudy thoughts delude, 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 cloudy thoughts delude rational, cloudy thoughts delude rationality. Cloudy thoughts delude rationality. A word that starts with you. You know what? We're going to do the dictionary diving now. This is a great word dictionary because it is just words and no definitions. And so we're going to go into the U section and just look for words. TUV. Cloudy thoughts delude rationality. Upserting. Did I see that word? Cloudy thoughts delude unwritten. Cloudy thoughts. Maybe instead cloudy thoughts delude, it's cloudy thoughts unwritten. Cloudy thoughts unwritten. Autumn leaves turn the color of mud after the summer sun dies. Under the moon, deception rises up from the deep recesses of your pond, of your little mind, of your pond. Cloudy thoughts unwritten, unwritten. Cloudy thoughts unwritten, unwritten. No, upsert, unwritten. Maybe that's not good. Upon, unwritten upon. Cloudy thoughts unwritten unwritten, vacate, vacate, unwritten, vacate, cloudy thoughts, unwritten, vacate, and a word that starts with a P that may work here. Oh, vacate, no, prison, prior, vacate, cloudy thoughts, vacate your pond. Maybe it's your mind. Maybe that's too cliche, isn't it? Don't you think? Cloudy, deep recesses of your pond, like the moon pond. Under the moon, deception rises up from the deep recesses of your pond. The murky, cloudy thoughts, unwritten, vacate the murky depths, the pond. Ponds are like bracken, they're murky. It's not like fresh running water. Pond, deep recesses of your pond, cloudy thoughts delude, cloudy thoughts lie unwritten. No, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Vacate, vacate rationality, cloudy thoughts vacate. Maybe that's a good one, rationality. Of course, all of this has nothing to do with autumn leaves turn the color of mud. A muddy cup, though. See, this is an acrostic with a muddy cup. How do we finish this off with this P? And we've run out of time, so we'll just flip the little timer over. I think I'll get rid of this thing. We'll put him over here. He's going to do nothing but get in the way. Cloudy thoughts, unwritten, because they are, vacate to form a new program, like computer program. Cloudy thoughts, vacate cloudy thoughts, unwritten, populate your mind. Cloudy thoughts, unwritten desires, unwritten desires. What did I just say here? Program, cloudy thoughts, unwritten desires, program your heart. How about that? A muddy cup. Autumn leaves turn the color of mud after the summer sun dies. Under the moon, deception rises up from the deep recesses of your pond. Bracken water. Clouds bracken water, clouds, clouds, you're awake, clouds, your wakened mind, clouds, your bracken water, clouds, your the internet field just collapsed for a second. Clouds your mind, but we have clouds your mind and clouds your thinking, clouds your thinking, unwritten desires program your heart. So this is an acrostic. So let's try something else. So we can do some more what I'm calling newspaper mining. Or we can try a first line. How about we do that? First lines. I'm going to go into this book. And it's poetry. And we're going to just take first lines and use them to write, to reform and write a new poem. And so we're going to use this first line. It begins with a hole. It begins with a hole. And depending on how good you are at putting stories together, this is a good technique for jump-starting your creativity. It begins with a hole. Scattered words. Scattered words. Scattered words. That's kind of a, we'll just take this one. Bethanol green. Scattered words. Bethanol green. Bethnal green, body of I like that nothing on me, but maybe here we go, first one. Poets. Body of poets. Body of poet. It begins with a whole, scattered words, Bethnal green, body of poets. Feel free to like the video if you do, but if you don't like it, that's fine. The poets. Body of poets. That would be an interesting turn. Tuesday and Thursdays I shave. Tuesday and Thursday. We'll just drop the I shave off. Tuesday and Thursday. Now it's almost like a whole different poem now. But you know, Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday he met God. Began with the whole scattered words, Bethnal Green, body of poets. Tuesday and Thursday he met God like plastic. He met God. It was like plastic. It was like plastic. He met God. It was like plastic. Tuesday and Thursday he met God. It was like plastic. Too many prepositions. Too many prepo S-I-T-I-O-N-S. Too many prepositions. Too many prepositions in an orb of fire. In an orb of fire. Where is the food? He asked. Where is the food? Let's see, one more line, I think, maybe two more. Where is the food? Memories are cursed. Where is the food? The radio says. The radio says. Memories are cursed. Memories are cursed. Memories, and one more line to finish it off. What did I say it was going to be? Memories are cursed. Memories are cursed. And it needs one more. That one? Do you think that one should be it? Yesterday's and tomorrow's away? His voice still remained. Maybe that's it. My father went away. His voice still remained. His voice still remained. Okay, that was a first line poem. A good place to, so then the next step would be, if you like this, would be to go through it and edit it and make it make sense. Then you made it your own. So it's not like you're writing and you're plagiarizing somebody else's work. It kind of is, but it really isn't. You're just taking a line from here and there. But in this sense, this was a first line. For the purposes of this exercise, I probably will not going to do anything with it other than what we've done here. So it begins with a whole, scattered words, Bethnal Green, body of poets, sing. Bethnal Green, body of poets, sing. Tuesday and Thursdays, he met God. It was like plastic with too many prepositions in an orb of fire. Where is the food? The radio said. Memories are cursed. His voice still remained silent. It begins with a whole, scattered words, green and red. Begins with a whole, scattered words, green and red, body of poets, sing. Tuesday and Thursday, he met God. It was like plastic with too many prepositions in an orb of fire. Where is the food? The radio said. The radio said, memories are cursed. His voice still remained. His still voice remained. Actually, I like it better that way. Memories are cursed. The still voice remained silent, small, and silent. The still voice remained small and silent. There, we just edited it up a little bit. Try something else. Maybe there's another poem in here. I'm sure there's lots of poems in here. Okay, so homemade holiday show. Homemade. Dine around Seattle. Homemade holiday show. 20% off first donation. Hosiery. Dancers in the dark. Adoption. Free. Offender. Offending. Food allergies. There is nothing on this page. It's hard to pass on free admission. Eat, drink, play, win. Mired in debt. Win prizes, mired in debt. Rhythms. Tease. Rhythms, tease. Let's see, maybe there's something here. It's hard to pass. It is hard to pass a free prize. It's hard to pass a free You can't see what this is. My handwriting is terrible, I know. It's hard to pass a free prize mired in debt. It's hard to pass a free prize mired in debt. Eat, drink, play, the ticket said. Eat, drink, play, the ticket said. GoPro Hero. Eat, the ticket said. On a GoPro. On a GoPro Hero. On a GoPro Hero ride. I'm gonna GoPro Hero ride. Global rhythms. Global RY. Global rhythms. Global rhythms. I don't think I'll use that word. Global rhythms. Tease. Tease. Tease in silk. Tease in silk. It's hard to pass a free prize mired in debt. Eat, drink, play, the ticket said. On a GoPro Hero ride. Global rhythms, tease and silk. Living the dream. Living. How come I can't write right? Living the dream. Living the dream on the moon. And here's the moon we're talking about right here. The little moon. Living the dream on the moon. The sands of the timer run out. The sands of the timer run out, spilling over the kitchen floor. It's hard to pass a free prize mired in debt. Eat, drink, play, the ticket said. On a GoPro Hero ride. Global rhythms, tease and silk. Living the dream on the moon. The sand of the timer ran out, spilling over the kitchen floor. Go Bay Resort. Now let me see, what else would we like to try? I think we'll try a There's got to be some words here too, right? Huh? I found a device like this in the laundry room in the apartment that I lived in the neighborhood that produced this magazine 15 years ago. But let's go into my first tarot deck to find a prompt. We're just going to be looking at the pictures, whatever inspiration strikes you. There we go. That's what it'll be. It's 2 cards. Just so these don't run away. Huh. Those are good cards. Nothing too terrible. Ace of Swords and a 2 of Pentacles. So my prompts are anything on this page, anything in this dictionary, and these 2 things. Oh, my mirror fell over. So my prompts, write that down. Pent. 2 of Pentacles. So what do we know about that? Feminine energy. So it's a dichotomy of energy. Dichotomy of energy. Juggled. Dichotomy of energy. Juggled between the earth, splintered by a sword. Dichotomy of energy, juggle between the earth, splintered by a sword. Clouds. High in the sky, wrote madness. Clouds high in the sky, wrote madness. In the disco, wrote madness. Wrote madness. Clouds high in the sky. Clouds high in the sky wrote madness, misery, misery on the disco dance floor. Oh, hello, Lexi. Glad that you can join me. If you have any ideas, you can just sort of write them in the chat about where to go from here, or if I need to change any lines. The dichotomy of energy juggled between the earth, splintered by a sword, clouds, clouds high in the sky wrote madness, misery on the disco dance floor, like a new shade, like a new shade conceived, a new shade. Well, let's see. We'll put the conceived on the next line down. Like a new shade conceived, like a new shade of, like a new shade of death, like a new shade of. I'm doing a poetry writing, sort of a poetry writing session. That's what I'm doing, using prompts like cards and newspapers and this dictionary of words here. That's what I'm doing right now. Using prompts and so forth. So, clouds high in the sky wrote madness, misery on the disco dance floor, like a new shade of, like a new shade of, I cannot explain, I cannot explain, conceived, conceived behind the cellar door. Interesting. Dichotomy of energy juggled between the earth and the air. The air, splintered by a sword, clouds high in the sky wrote madness, misery on the disco dance floor, like a new shade of, I cannot explain, conceived behind the cellar door. Interesting. There's actually a lot of good words here. Oh, my internet field keeps collapsing. Sorry about that. That's the second time my internet field has collapsed. I wonder how long it was gone that time. Is this stream even clear? It probably isn't if the internet field has collapsed. Savage love. Savage love. A compulsion. A compulsion driven by the sword, wielded by what? Wielded by opulent desires of the few. On closing night, closing night at the naughty bar. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a day before my lights run dry. Let's see, what did we do here? We started, this was my techniques. We started here, we did an acrostic. We did some dictionary diving. We didn't really do any timed writing, but timed writing is a good technique. We did newspaper mining. We did a first line thing. We didn't do a cross out, but we did pick random words and we used picture prompts. And so these are techniques that you can use to jumpstart your writer's voice. It's not just for poetry, you can use it for prose and stories too. It works for all forms of creative writing. So the next time we'll try to do some more things like some crossouts and some literal timed writings. And so that's it for today. This is the 999 ASMR Tarot Show. And this is kind of a ASMR related thing because it's ASMR poetry writing. Yeah, it's loose. It doesn't really count, I'm sure. But you can use it on the playback. Just turn the speed up, turn the sound down, or the internet field just collapsed again. How long was I gone that time? Anyways, this is it for today. Bye bye.